Hey, and welcome to the Reborn podcast, where we dive deep into personal and spiritual development, explore the ins and outs of entrepreneurship, and unlock the secrets of effective leadership. I'm your host, Tony Beatrice, and I'm excited to have you join me today. In this episode, we're tackling a crucial topic that often gets overlooked in the hustle of entrepreneurship, leadership, and personal growth: the importance of prioritizing health. Today, I'll share a personal experience of being bedridden for a week and a half, and how it transformed my perspective on balancing health with ambition. With that said, let's get into it. Let's start with the story of what happened. Recently, I found myself bedridden for a week and a half, a situation I never anticipated. As an entrepreneur and someone who thrives on momentum and productivity, this experience was a massive wake-up call. I learned several lessons from this, and one of the main biggest lessons was health is non-negotiable. During those days in bed, I realized that all my plans, ambitions, and responsibilities take a back seat. When your body demands attention, everything else becomes secondary. So a stark reminder that without our health, nothing else we strive for can truly be sustained. Again, other than our relationship with Christ. Lesson 2 was the body's signals. Our bodies often give us subtle signs before things get serious, but in our busy lives, it's easy to ignore them. I've been experiencing minor aches and fatigue and a bit of a sore throat, but I brush them off as minor inconveniences. And sometimes that can be tough because I don't know, hey, maybe it is a minor inconvenience and it's something I need to push through, or I don't know if it's something that if I push through, then it will become a lot more than a minor inconvenience. And so being forced to stop made me realize the importance of listening to those signals and taking proactive steps. Balancing health with the demands of entrepreneurship and personal growth can be challenging, but it's essential. Let's explore how we can prioritize health without sacrificing our goals. Incorporate health into your routine. Just as we schedule meetings and deadlines, we need to schedule a time for exercise, meal planning, and rest. Treat these activities as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. This integration ensures that health becomes a seamless part of your daily routine rather than an afterthought. Now, I want to touch on exercise, meal planning, and rest for a second, because exercise, that's how you're going to get your dopamine. That's how you're going to perform at your peak level. And meal planning, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to meal plan, meal prep. Just have an idea is good, and make sure you're eating healthy, getting the nutrients you need rather than eating nonsense. Rest is a big one for entrepreneurs that people love to put off, but it's very crucial. Rest, what I've found, is 6 hours. Okay, great. But some people, they'll take 3 hours of sleep and think that they're fine on that for several weeks at a time. Now, I understand there's going to be nights where, hey, I have an event ending late at night, and I have another event starting early in the morning. So sometimes we might not get that 6 hours, that's 7, 8 hours, right? And so that's going to happen, and you're going to have to push through. That is when it's going to be a minor inconvenience rather than something huge. But ultimately, rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity. The time I spent bedridden highlighted the importance of allowing my body and mind to recover. Pushing through fatigue might seem productive in the short term, but it often leads to burnout and prolonged downtime. Now that we discovered the importance of health, let's dive into some practical tips for making it a priority in our busy lives. The first tip I have is to listen to your body. Pay attention to the signs, to the signals and signs that your body sends you. Fatigue, stress, minor pains are often indicators that something needs attention. Now, also don't over-exemplify, don't exaggerate what you have either. No, the second one is set boundaries. Learn to say no to commitments that compromise your health. establish boundaries that protect your well-being, and don't be afraid to enforce them. Third is make health goals. Just as you set goals for your business or personal development, set specific health goals, whether it's drinking more water, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep. Clear goals help maintain focus. And the fourth one is build a support system. Surround yourself with people who understand and support your health priorities. You want to surround yourself with people who make you better. And they are made better by making you better. Not people who either make you worse, keep you the same, or they make you better, but they make themselves worse, and thus they resent you for it. Make it a win-win where you're both making each other better. So whether it's a workout buddy or a family member who encourages rest, having a support system can make a significant difference. Let's move on to some questions from our listeners. How do you stay consistent with your health goals when you're busy? Consistency comes from making health a priority and integrating it into your daily routine. I use reminders and set specific times for workouts and meals just like I would for important meetings. It's about treating your health with the same importance as any other critical aspect of your life. What is the first step to take when you've been neglecting your health? I'm forgetting how to speak English. Start small. Identify 1 or 2 areas where you can make immediate improvements, like getting more sleep or drinking more water. Once you've established these habits, gradually incorporate more changes. The key is to start somewhere and build momentum. With all that said, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Reborn podcast. I hope my experience serves as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing health in our journey of personal and professional growth. Remember, without a healthy foundation, our ambitions cannot be fully realized. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this with someone who might take value. I would appreciate it so much. And you know what I say, your network is your net worth. Be a valuable part of someone else's network. Connect with us on social media to share your thoughts and join our community. Until next time, take care of yourself and stay reborn.